when I saw the score of 55, I think I just wanted to hide underneath my desk.
It was my second day in office, and news had come out that RACINE had a very low score in terms of being a welcoming community for the LGBTQ community.
We had never heard of the Human Rights Campaign, I have to admit. An email came through the city manager's office and the mayor's office. They were unsure of exactly what that was or what it meant.
When I first got that score, it showed that we weren't where we wanted to be. I know that our residents are welcoming and accepting of people of all sexual orientations and gender identities. And I want to make sure that our policies reflects that.
When you have a headline that the report reveals that we have a failing grade with our LGBTQ equality, it did get attention. And so the directive was, we need to change the score.
When you look at LGBTQ rights, you might have a lot of these lofty goals, and you're not sure where to start. And the Municipal Equality Index, it's a guidebook.
It really helps me to see sort of like what are the standards of what inclusion should look like for municipal policies.
HRC and the entire MEI team provide technical assistance and resources to make sure that cities can move LGBTQ equality forward, and it also holds cities accountable.
One of the great gifts of the MEI was giving municipal leaders a checklist, really basic, but where are we and what do we need to do and how do we work with our community members to make the biggest impact?
Every point that we've gotten has felt like a home run for the team that has worked on it. I actually have other cities call me to say, we're starting to work on this and we see that you've jumped a big amount in just a short amount of time. It makes me realize we are a leader in the country on this, and I can tell you, growing up here, I never would have thought that.
It felt really good. I mean, the year we went from 41 to 86, it was one of the biggest leaps in the country. It really felt like the work that we'd done to commit to equity in our community was showing up in measurable ways.
The city of Worcester is celebrating another perfect score from the Human Rights Campaign.
A result of being reviewed by the Human Rights Campaign and the MEI, the city of Worcester has reviewed extensively our ordinances. We've created new policy that have addressed employment, benefits.
So creating spaces where folks of color can speak up, working towards making sure the trans community is centered in everything that we do. All of that really helps to build a kind of environment that creates a community that everyone can thrive.
You know, we always want to work with the folks on the ground who are dealing with their struggles. We hear about how young people are particularly adversely impacted. And that groundwork then led to a citywide ban on conversion therapy.
The MEI has had such a major impact on the city of Atlanta for over a decade now, even in recent years, helping us ban the bullying of LGBTQ youth in all city facilities, helping us allocate resources to trans people.
Local leaders at the municipal level were able to step up because they had tools like the MEI available to give them a path to say, the state government may not be willing to act, but you as mayors, as city council members, as township trustees, you can get out there and do things at the local level that will make a real difference in people's lives, and hopefully will also light a fire underneath the folks at the state capitol.
It's great to be a part of a city that is as inclusive as Phoenix has become. Is not only the city take that lead, but corporations around the city do the same.
When we got the score of 100, I was ecstatic.
I almost cried when I saw the first time that we'd reached 100.
The MEI continues to change year after year, so we can't just sit on our hands and be like, oh, we're good. We have to continue to make improvements.
I want LGBTQ people to know that we are a welcoming and inclusive city. We are open to all, no matter who you are or who you love.
This is a place where we welcome everybody, that we want you to be the best and most loved version of yourself.
It isn't always easy to achieve progress in a conservative state, but it is possible when people come together, when advocates fight hard, and also when political figures are coming forward and saying it is unacceptable to be homophobic and transphobic in this community.